but McCartan alleged he hasn't gotten any profits, with accounting statements issued by Fox's 20th Century Studios showing a $51 million deficit for the movie. He took issue with the computation of net proceeds under Fox's standard definition rather than GK Films. As a result, distribution fees, which are typically deducted, ate away at his share. McCartan, who was frustrated over low fixed fees in his deal, was allegedly told by then GK Films executive Dennis O'Sullivan that the company will take care of you in success. He said he understood that to mean that he would be paid 5% of what GK Films made on the movie, with the difference between the company's actual and net proceeds being the home video royalty and his unrecouped development expenses. And there was no question GK Films' net proceeds definition would be more favorable to him than whatever a major studio called its net profit definition, stated the complaint, which noted that McCartan's lawyers negotiated directly with GK Films and not Fox. The lawsuit accused Graham King's GK Films of breaching its obligation to negotiate in good faith, alleging it never even provided any definition, its own or Fox's, of net proceeds. Even worse, it is not even clear that GK Films has ever had a standard definition on any film, wrote Dale Kinsella, a lawyer for McCartan, in the complaint. Nor did it have any intention of developing such a definition. Bohemian Rhapsody was a box office unicorn, earning more than $900 million worldwide against a mid-sized budget of roughly $55 million. It sat in development hell for years, the lawsuit alleged, before King hired McCartan to rewrite the script. In 2016, the movie was fast-tracked at Fox. Most studios have turned to rebranding net profits as net proceeds. This way, the lawsuit alleged, studios don't have to reconcile their outsized profits, with accounting statements showing deficits in the tens of millions of dollars. The parties have resolved the matter, said Nicholas Saltman, a lawyer for McCartan, in a statement. GK Films didn't respond to requests for comment. Fox wasn't named in the complaint. Barbenheimer, selling at the American film market, where else, with AMP, follows Dr. Bambi J. Barbenheimer, a brilliant scientist doll living in Dolltopia, a world of endless summers and beach parties, and her boyfriend Twink Dahlman. So far, so Greta Gerwig's neon-colored billion-dollar megahit. Turning Nolan's distinctly less pink dial up a notch are Dr. Barbenheimer, incensed by the brutal treatment the dolls receive at the hands of human children, ventures into the real world where she experiences humanity at its worst and, naturally, decides to build a giant nuclear bomb to take it all out. They got great looks and a super attitude. Oh, and now they've got the bomb, reads the synopsis. It's so silly, admits Band, best known for his Full Moon banner and a litany of direct-to-DVD low-budget fare spanning the length and breadth of schlock-y horror, including The Puppet Master, Ghoulies, Trancers, Demonic Toys and Evil Bong franchises, and the cult classic Reanimator. But it seems like every other feature is dark and depressing, and it's like, God, we need a little humor going into 2024. It was actually Band's biographer Adam Felber, with whom he co-wrote Confessions of a Puppet Master, a Hollywood memoir of ghouls, guts and gonzo filmmaking, who came up with the idea for Barbenheimer. He called me and was like, we should make Barbenheimer the movie. Everyone around the world is having fun with that notion, so we should actually make it. Things can move pretty speedily in the B-movie arena, and it wasn't long before they had a script and also a couple of songs written by Brian Wecht, one half of musical comedy duo Ninja Sex Party. He has the right sensibility for this, says Band. Barbenheimer's cast and director are soon to be announced, and while its budget of just under $1 million may rule out both Gerwig or Margot Robbie, it does make the film one of Band's more expensive. And it's a low-budget world he unashamedly leans into with delight. Before cameras start rolling on Barbenheimer, expected next year, he'll soon be finishing off his 397th feature, he knows because he numbers each one at the end of the credits, which perhaps helps highlight the tongue-in-cheek nature of Band's filmmaking. That CGI gator is, he says, a horror comedy send-up of the CGI-heavy Sharknado-type movies and is totally in the spirit of doing something fun and different. Its tagline, terror rendered too cheaply. But Barbenheimer, judging by the interest it's already picking up, Band says he recently attended the Horror Film Festival in Sitges, where fans got him to sign posters of the film despite the fact it had barely been announced. Could be among his biggest to date.